Live from Columbia, this is Soda City Live.
Well, welcome back. As you heard Billie Jean just mention, the 14th annual A Taste of Black Columbia is coming up next Friday at the South Carolina State Museum, and one of the chefs featured during all of this great taste test. Joining us now, the Soda City Live kitchen, Chef Yolanda Williams with Panul. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. And you are from Sumter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's right. And so Panul, a restaurant right there.
It's private owned, so
Okay.
I do a lot of wedding receptions, birthday parties, private chefs, luncheons, and stuff like that.
All right. Well, I tell you what, Yolanda, you got something going here that just smells absolutely fantastic. Totally delicious. I can't wait to sample it, but what do you have working here?
Okay, we have some blackened salmon with some rosemary, some fresh rosemary and garlic.
Yeah.
And we have some smoked Gouda creamy grits.
Wow. So it's not just, your stock standard grits. You threw some Gouda in there
Yeah, I
as
threw
well.
some Gouda in there. And I got a little more special ingredients in there. I can't tell you what it
I
is.
see. Yeah, that's usually the way that it goes. The best types of meals have those secret ingredients
Right.
that are known only to the chef.
Right.
That's great. Now, how long has Panul been around?
Since 2014.
Okay, that's great. So you're coming up on 10 years next year.
Right.
And you said more private stuff is what
Yes.
you do. You like to
Yes.
cater events and
Right.
things like that.
So the ultimate goal is to open up a culinary academy for kids.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
well,
my
cool.
ultimate
That's going to
goal.
be fantastic. Teaching a younger generation,
Yes.
Giving them some skills as they move on, move up.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. So with what you've created here today, you said you have some rosemary in there. It definitely gives it a more
Yeah.
fragrant kind of quality to it.
And you can't forget the fresh garlic.
Okay.
Right.
That's good. All right. And so, salmon, and do you lay that on top of the grits typically?
Yes, we're gonna lay it on top of the grits. I'm gonna lay it. You want me to present it now?
Well,
You
sure.
want me to
Yeah.
present
Go
it?
right ahead.
Okay.
That's fantastic. And so when it comes to some of the items on the menu with Panul, what are some of your favorites and what are some of your specialties?
One of my specialties is pasta.
Okay.
I do a mean blackened salmon pasta as well.
Okay.
And I also have some Jack Daniel wings.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that a little bit earlier on. So there you go. So it's kind of like a bourbon barbecue type flavor.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Wow. Just looks fantastic. Very good. Yeah. All right. And so for the event coming up this weekend, what are you looking forward to? Have you ever participated in this before?
No, this will be my first year.
All right.
Yep.
That's good.
So, and I'm gonna make shrimp and grits.
Okay.
So that's what I'll be making at the Black Expo.
Excellent. All right. And so for different types of events like this, is that kind of like your go-to dish?
No.
No,
it's
all right,
not.
yeah.
I thought it would have been like the easiest
Yeah.
with all the people that's going to be there.
Yeah. All right. So where does the inspiration come from?
From my grandmother.
Okay.
So that's where the name actually came from as well. So my grandmother's name is Pansy, which is Pansy, and my name is Yolanda, Ulonda. So I took the first 4 letters of her name and combined them with the first 2 letters of my name. And that's how I came up with Panul.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. And so her influence is all over your cooking.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah. Was there any dishes that she in particular were some of her specialties that you kind of picked up?
No, she was more of a baker. And
Okay.
so I took this side of it.
If you had to describe your menu, how would you describe it to somebody?
It's more of a gourmet menu.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's more of I don't know.
Some of your inspirations,
Yeah.
would you say? Yeah. I mean, because when I think, is it like more seafood or whatnot?
No, it's not a lot of seafood.
Okay.
It's almost a mixture. It's a balance between it.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's fantastic. And so if for somebody, let's say they want to contact you for an event, do you have a website, anything like
Yeah,
that?
all my information is on that sign right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah, it has all sorts of information there. And of course, we'll put this on our website,
Okay.
wistv.com. When it comes to the preparation of this, when you're talking a salmon like this, it's one of the hardest things, at least for me to make.
Really?
What ends up happening is either I have it a little undercooked or I end up burning it. It's but it looks like you did it absolutely perfect.
Thank you.
How do you prepare this typically?
Okay, so first of all, you wash it and clean it, and then I baste it with olive oil,
Okay.
and then I put my seasoning on it, and then I make sure that my oil is hot in my pan, and I flip it skin side up.
Okay.
So that's how you get that crust on it,
Yeah.
and then I move it to the oven.
Ah, I see. How long do you put it in that oven for?
Maybe for about 10 minutes.
Okay,
on
yeah.
450.
Just kind of finish it off. And then when it comes to some of these spices and whatnot, what are you typically putting on salmon? Like for me, I've put on Old Bay before, and
No.
that doesn't work, does it?
No, so I mostly use the Kinder's brand.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my favorite. That's my go-to.
Okay, awesome. Well, very good. I can't wait to try this. I don't know if I got a fork anywhere, but
Oh, I
either
have one.
way. All right, good deal. We're going to have to try this because, after all, when you're talking a salmon that is cooked this well, as well as some of that, it says Gouda stone ground grits, can't wait to try. All right, let's get just a small sample. The grits are fantastic. Oh my goodness, are those good. It's like a smoky flavor, which is just fantastic. And then I got to try some of this salmon here. Let's see. Oh, excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. Well done. Well, you got to check out Yolanda at Panul coming up this weekend. It's just going to be a fantastic event.